What if everything we believe about the universe is wrong? For centuries, humanity has looked up at the stars, wondering if there is anyone on the other side. Now, with thousands of exoplanets already discovered and advanced missions exploring our own solar system, we're closer than ever to answering that question. But what few realize is that this answer can be much more impactful than we imagine, and perhaps even uncomfortable. The idea that the Earth is special has always been present in our culture. But what if life is something ordinary? Or worse, what if intelligence is an incredibly rare phenomenon? The Fermi paradox reminds us that if the universe is teeming with potentially habitable worlds, we should have found some civilization. But the silence of the cosmos persists. Does this mean that we are looking in the wrong place, or that we really are a cosmic anomaly? Get ready for a journey that challenges everything we know. We'll explore astrobiology's most impressive discoveries, the secrets of exoplanets, attempts to communicate with alien civilizations, and what truly defines a habitable world. If we find life, our view of ourselves will change forever. But if we don't find, so perhaps we are much rarer and more precious than we imagine. Life has always been one of humanity's greatest mysteries. For centuries, Earth was believed to be a lonely oasis in the middle of the universe, an unlikely chance in a sea of emptiness. However, with the advancement of astrobiology, this view has changed dramatically. The discovery of thousands of exoplanets has shown us that potentially habitable worlds may be much more common than we imagined. Does that mean that maybe we're not that special, or are we? After all, if life is abundant, where is everyone? The question is not just about the existence of exoplanets, but about the possibility of life thriving on them. Habitability goes far beyond being in a star's so-called habitable zone. It involves stable atmospheres, favorable chemical compositions, and a long timescale without major cosmic catastrophes. Mars and Venus, for example, once had oceans, but have become inhospitable over billions of years. Earth, on the other hand, has managed to maintain a delicate balance, thanks to factors such as plate tectonics and its magnetosphere, which protects the atmosphere from destructive solar radiation. But the big question remains. If life has so many opportunities to emerge, why haven't we found signs of it yet? Maybe we're just looking in the wrong places. Or maybe time is a crucial factor, and intelligent life is much rarer than we think. With the James Webb Telescope and other advanced technologies, we are closer than ever to finding biosignatures on other worlds. But are we ready for this discovery? After all, if we find life out there, it will forever change how we see our own place in the universe. Astrobiology was born out of the human need to answer a thought-provoking question. Are we really alone? Until a few decades ago, this was a purely philosophical question, but with the discovery of thousands of exoplanets, it has become a concrete science. Today, researchers not only speculate about extraterrestrial life, but are looking for real evidence. The key to this lies in chemistry. Understanding how essential elements such as carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen combine to form living organisms. Earth has taught us that life can arise and adapt to extreme conditions. So why not on other planets? The search for alien life is not just limited to distant planets. Our own solar system hides potential candidates. Jupiter's moons Europa and Saturn's Enceladus are fascinating examples. Beneath its ice crust, there are underground oceans that can be heated by hydrothermal vents, just like the places where life arose on Earth. That means we might not even have to look that far to find biosignatures. Mars also enters into this equation. Although its surface is hostile, its subsurface may harbor microscopic life forms, protected from lethal radiation. With technology advancing, new space missions have a clear goal: to identify unambiguous biosignatures. The James Webb Telescope is designed to detect chemical signals in the atmospheres of exoplanets, while rovers explore Mars and probes investigate the solar system's icy moons. Each discovery brings us one step closer to the answer that has plagued us for centuries. But if we find life, the question changes. Will it be similar to ours or something totally different from what we can imagine? What if the answer is more surprising than we think? From the moment we realized that we might not be alone in the universe, we began to try to establish contact. The SETI project, created in the 1960s, exemplifies this relentless pursuit. Radio signals are constantly sent into space, waiting for some distant civilization to pick them up and respond to us. In addition, messages were placed on spacecraft such as the Voyager probes, containing information about humanity, our location, and even songs and greetings in various languages. But so far, the universe has responded with a deafening silence. The problem with cosmic communication is that it is a matter of time and distance. Imagine trying to talk to someone who lives light years away. Any answer would take centuries or even millennia to arrive. Not to mention that alien civilizations may be using forms of communication that we can't even detect. While we use radio waves, it may be that they use technologies based on quantum particles or another method that we still do not know. Or worse, it may be that none of them are alive to answer anymore. This silence raises disturbing hypotheses. If there are so many possible civilizations, why has none manifested itself? Are we making a mistake when searching? Perhaps the real problem is not the lack of transmissions, but our inability to interpret them. What if we have already received messages, but do not know how to recognize them? The Drake equation tries to estimate how many civilizations there might be, but so far we only have one hard statistic. We're talking to ourselves. But are we really? Or are we about to find the definitive answer? Regardless of whether or not we find extraterrestrial life, one thing is certain. Our journey through the universe is just beginning. Each year, new missions are launched to explore Mars, search for biosignatures on exoplanets, and even study icy moons that may hide subsurface oceans. The James Webb Space Telescope is already revolutionizing our understanding of alien atmospheres, while NASA and other agencies plan to send crewed missions to the Moon and eventually Mars. The first step towards becoming an interplanetary species is already being taken. But it's not just about finding new homes. Space exploration also has direct benefits for humanity. Technologies developed for space missions have already been applied in medicine, communications, and even environmental preservation. In addition, learning to survive outside Earth may be essential for the future of our species. If we are to avoid the inevitable fate of the planet, we will need to master the art of living beyond the Earth's atmosphere. The question is no longer if we will do it, but when and how. We are still a long way from human colonies scattered throughout the solar system, but each discovery brings us closer to that goal. The possibility of space mining, the construction of bases on Mars, and the exploration of moons like Europa and Enceladus could change the course of civilization. In the not-so-distant future, looking up at the sky can mean more than just contemplation. It can be the promise of new beginnings. But are we ready to take this leap? The answer may define the future of humanity. If there is a clear lesson in all this, it is that the universe will not give us easy answers. We may be surrounded by invisible civilizations, or we may be the only ones contemplating the vastness of the cosmos. Either way, it puts an immense responsibility on our shoulders. If life is abundant, we must prepare for an encounter that can change our story forever. But if we are rare, then Earth's biodiversity is a priceless gem, and protecting it should be our highest priority. Now think, if we knew that humanity is an anomaly, that we are one of the few consciousnesses in the universe, what would that change in our attitudes? Would we continue to waste resources, destroy ecosystems, and ignore the future? Or would we finally understand that life, that unlikely spark in the cosmic chaos, deserves to be preserved at any cost? The time to act is now, both in space exploration and in preserving our own world. The search for alien life isn't just a scientific curiosity, it's a mirror to our very existence. Each new discovery can teach us more about who we are and where we're going. So, did you enjoy discovering the secrets of the universe? So it's not going away just yet. Leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss the next videos. Oh, and comment there. What was the fact that surprised you the most? Let's discuss it in the comments. Until next time, where we'll explore another fascinating mystery of the cosmos. Bye.